Hey y'all, so I'm back with number 3 of Own Your Stage. So number 3 is heal. Seems really simple, or maybe you're like, why did she put this in a success talk? Because what we don't understand is all avenues of our life, our relationships, our home life, our family life, our career, our finances, our health, our relationship with ourself, the economy is all vastly intertwined. When you think of movies like Avatar, just like my favorite movie, they teach that everything is coexisting with everything around it. And there's this inner network where everything's communicating with each other. That's very much our planet. That's very much who we are. We're constantly receiving symbols and communicating with the things around us. And to heal means you drop out of some of those lower vibrations. You shine light on those fears, thought patterns, belief systems, negative thinking, bad relationships, toxicity in your body, poor diet, bad exercise, all of it. You address it. You look at it. You acknowledge it. You shine light on it. And when you start to do that, you start to shift and vibrate at a completely different level. You raise your vibration up. Disease can't exist in your body when you do that because everything's energy. We've learned this before, guys. Everything is energy. It is the law of physics. So our thoughts, beliefs, fears, disease, all energy, all frequency, all vibrating at a level. Yes, it's causing physical manifestation in the body, but when we stop and we address it and we look at it and we acknowledge it, it shifts, it changes, healing happens, right? Spontaneous healing. There are lots of stories of this all around the world. This is how this happens, through healing. When we recognize belief systems that we're not doing the work or we don't have that motivation, when we look at it and heal it, we move through it. We move through the other side of fear, which is where a lot of greatness happens. So as you incorporate healing into your life, you start to show up in that light form of yourself. You start to become unapologetically you. You start to dial in to your intuition and become more mindful because you healed. You break down barriers. You overcome fear. You make better business decisions. You surround yourself with positive people, right? You're like, you're negative, bye, right? Because you want to be around that. You create a healthier environment for which you thrive in. I was reading in a book once, it was a Hawaiian kahuna wrote this book, Serge, and he said, if a businessman has a successful business, but at the end of the day, he has disease or he's inflicted harm on the environment, was he truly successful? If you have a successful business and a successful practice, but your relationships around you are crumbling, are you truly successful? Yeah, in the physical form, in the business form, but not yourself, not who you are. You're not pouring love into yourself. You're not making self-time. You're not creating balance. You probably hustled it out instead of worked harder. And that's what healing helps us to do. It helps us to align with who we are. It helps us to connect inward. It helps us to overcome boundaries and barriers on all planes and levels of our life. And that's why it's number 3 to the success in an area of your life. Because if you don't know your true worth, if you haven't dialed in and dealt with some of your stuff, whether this life, past life, ancestral, then how can you want more? How can you know what more is? How can you bring more joy and lightness into your life? But when you do, that's what creates shift and change. So Get yourself to a healer and create success in your life in a healthy way. Eat some greens, drink some water, move your body. Do all these things on all different levels. Do some meditation. Go to nature. That's an act of healing. We have all these acts of healing and ways to encompass them and bring us into our life. We just need to acknowledge that this is a barrier to success in our life. We need to acknowledge that our health is actually a barrier to having the love life that you want, or maybe having the dream house that you want. Because if you don't feel worthy, what makes you think that you can have that? Or it's going to be easy to obtain it. So, some food for thought. So that was number 3, heal. I hope you guys like this video. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.